Hello and welcome to my Sunday Front. Today I'm just trying some new products. I'm going to be trying this product. It's cinnamon lip definer, burnt cinnamon, and bright light highlighter. So the first thing I want to do is just kind of do something really fast, like really fast and simple. So I'd say I'm probably just gonna do concealer, just go in. But you know what, we can just do what we can do is we can do one of those revolution things again. So let's try that. So I'll use the Jelly Grip. This is a grip primer base. Grip primer base. Just like that. And I have, let's see, what else do I have from Revolution? I have the contour. So I'll do grip jelly base, and we'll go into the hairline with it because that's kind of the area we're gonna be applying makeup to. So do you guys want tear today? I'm not sure what to put. I'm putting it on my brow because I've been having a lot of trouble getting color down on my brow, around my mouth. So when I say around my mouth, I specifically mean also especially around my lips, because like we're gonna put lipstick on. You want it to pop, you kind of want it around your lips, so under your ear, under your chin, down your neck, because you're putting you're putting makeup on. And of course I want to do the concealer first, so let's do lines like that. Just wherever blemishes are. And wherever you have to define things, like your eyebrows, if you have to define your eyebrows or hide darkness. So I go on both sides of my eye with that. And you can go on your nose, your cupid's bow, underneath your lip, because there's a little darkness here, and also there's darkness here on either side of your mouth. And then I'll go in with a color. So I'm not sure what color to use. Even have this goth white color. We can do tear. So I'll do tear again. Kind of makes sense. And I'll just go in like this and just kind of blot just like that all the way out to my hairline, and kind of just blend as I go. Blend where the concealer's at, under the nose, because I get a lot of redness there, believe it or not. And also these little blemishes I have here, I've been trying to treat them. You can go under the chin and put it on your neck too, so that way it's really inconspicuous. just get a little bit more product for your forehead and blend. See where I put the concealer? Blend that in. I guess this goes up into the forehead, but just blend it into the hairline, guys. That's the most important part because we're putting the actual product on already. So just a little bit for the eye area, just a little bit more. Like I don't see any that got applied to it, but I'll just work with that and blend that all the way to the sinus right here. You see it already wiped off already. And go around the lip. No. So I'm gonna go with the tip of this, kind of get in there, and then blot it some more like that, and then go around the brow. So I'm not really taking my time, I'm just doing, you know, what I do. And voila. Just like that. Down the nose. So everything's one even color. And go on the temple again. Like I said, it has to be like one even color. And around the cheeks again, make sure you blend everything in. Now under the eyes a little bit special, so you might want to go in with a concealer brush, depending on you. So you have like a brush for under the eye for powder, and then of course I have an under the eye brush for concealer. Now this one's a little bit more difficult for me, so I go in with the Manic Panic Goth White, and I will get a little bit of product on, and then I'll go down the tear line just like that, and then go up into where the corner of your eye is, and then just start blending it into the nose and surrounding areas. Just go up the eye to the other corner and blend that in. You can blend it all the way up into the brow, and as far down as the sinus, you can blend that in. Put some on the sinus too, because like, you know, you might as well get that part too. Just like that. And just get it all blended in. A little bit more. See that? Just like that, one solid color. And if you want, you have a blemish that doesn't go away, just tap it a little bit with the white. This is Goth White. And then you can go in with the tear chair or whatever you have and just blend that in. You see? Well, I'm pretty sure the pen would do better. I actually have a pink one that does a heck of a lot better than this. I'm just gonna put some under the nose and blend that in to the corners of my nose. Kind of get everything one color. And Sometimes I like to get the tip of my nose white and then go down, make a line, and just get that as white as possible instead of a highlighter. And then of course the forehead, I just like a little highlight, and I'll just use basically just this color, the Gothic white color. And like I said, you can always blend it in with a sponge. And here I would do my chin like that, and get that too. Now you can get all detailed and stuff, but I'm not doing that tonight. I'm doing just regular look. And also another one you can do is above the brow bone. Get in there with that color and just kind of make your eyebrow a little bit more arched, a little more defined. Then you can go in with some real color. And this is what I work with when it comes to getting a color down on my face. And then I have this actually to contour it. And this is Cream Bronze by Revolution. And this is good to contour it. And I just go on my cheekbone, just a little bit down. And I don't really put a lot, just enough. And then I'll go on my jawline and get that nice and chiseled out. And then of course my temples. Do your temples above the brow into your temple. And then go on the top of your forehead. Like I usually have a widow's peak, but I like narrow it off and there's nothing left of it, so that's where I put my line. And blend this into your neck, that way it doesn't look like a beard. Blend it. Okay, now right here, you just blend this into the apples of your cheek and the top of your cheekbone. Put it on the top of your cheekbone and blend it into the temple, that, and into the apples of your cheek, and just blend it out, just as usual. Blend it out. Okay. And now this is a little bit different. I'm gonna go in with my under eye concealer and do my brow bone. This is like the new thing that people are doing. They just darken their brow bone to give it a little bit more highlight, you know. So, and then the other side. Just like that. And then I get some and just go and connect my nose to my eyebrows. And then I go down here and I paint the bottom of it. And then I go all the way down both sides. Just draw a straight line down past the tip, both sides. And I just thicken it a little bit and blend it. So just kind of blend it. Blend it out. Blend it into your eyebrow. Now, at the tip, you want to connect that line to the line underneath. So grab a little bit more and make a little tip right here where that line is. You just meet that line with this line, kind of like you did with your brow. And then you see it's not done yet. You get a little bit more and you go over the bridge of your nose. And I like making a thick line because this is just bronzer. And then you just grab your little sponge and blend it all in. You see that? It's all blended in now. And basically that's all I do with this. So that's the bronzer. I like to put lip plumper on before I do my mouth. Before I do anything to my mouth, I just like to put lip plumper. And obviously I like Coty. And what I do is I just flip it over and just tap like that. And then I get my under eye brush and I just go under it like that and in like that. And then I go down the sides and the tip of my nose and then all the way down and just kind of right here between the brow. You kind of want to make a separation here. And of course the highlight right here, you want to get that part and blend it. Okay, and then the chin, go in where the highlight is. We'll also blend it into the middle part right here where there's dark spots, and right here on the corners of your mouth there's also dark spots there too, so make sure you get those. And then under the nose, and all your blemishes, make sure you get your blemishes, and kind of above the jaw like this. Go above the jaw. My blemishes are above the jaw, so I just kind of get them both all in one and blend that into the bronzer. Can you see? Okay, and then what I like to do is go down the tear duct just like down this way. And of course I like to do my blemish one more time for luck. If anything, this thing's like a little bit stubborn, so I'll just go in a little bit. No big deal, it's just a little bit stubborn. And of course I like to go on my brow bone, just like that. And the inner corner of my eye, just bring it up to the brow bone. Just back and forth was fine. And you can rub it on your eyelid, nothing's gonna happen. There's nothing really going on. And then you can put blush on if you want. I like blush, so I'm gonna use this Maxi Blush by Rimmel. And then get the apples of my cheek, which is right here. Right here. You see it pops up when you smile. And then I'm gonna go all the way to my temple and above my cheekbone. Like this. Just swoop it up and blend it. Blend it all the way in. And you can do some on the bridge where you put bronzer on. That way it's not like plain looking. So we're just gonna try those two products today and see how it goes. And in order to do that, I'm gonna put a little bit of shadow on. Let's see if I can find a good shadow. I have this. Let's see if I can find a shadow. Let's see. So I know I'll just do like a little golden color, right? Like a little golden color. That's cute. Just go above the crease and then into the other side, the inner corner. Just above the crease, go into from one side to the other, giving it the golden hue from one corner to the other, and darken it as you go, and make sure you go all the way above the crease, so that way you give it some height, that way you can see it. Like I have eyes that they have like, you know, depth to them, so like when I'm looking straight, if I put my shadow too low, it's gonna go right in. And so I like to put a little bit extra. If you know, you know. And then of course the beige I want to do a top on both sides. And then of course this other beige, I'm gonna go above the brow bone and blend it into the other color in the inner corner all the way out to the temple. So in the inner corner, above the brow bone all the way out to the temple, and blend it in really good. Inner corner above the brow bone out to the temple, and then blend it into the other shadow. Just like that. You can go under a little bit. Just make sure you add enough. And then, let's see. And then we will go in with this. This is the shimmer in the color Nude. It's a eyeliner. It just says Nude, but it's got a little sparkle to it, so I like to go in to the corners of my eye and let that shine. And I also like to do above my Cupid's bow, right here, and just dab it, just like that. And I also like to go in my eye, both sides. So I wasn't expecting the storm today. I hope you guys are safe and sound. It just blew in, literally. And I'm glad I found myself something to do, because I was about to leave. I didn't even know. So there's that. And then you can do an eyeliner. And let's see if I have the eyeliner here. This is in the color Black. It's just a regular eyeliner, and I just like to kind of extend it a bit, just like this. On both sides. And then I kind of like to fill it in like a little triangle. And then I will go all the way to the other side, tapering it off as much as possible. And then the other side. And I just leave it like that. See, it's very natural. I know you guys always like, oh, you always put so much makeup on, but sometimes, you know, I actually don't. Actually don't sometimes. But I like to make sure this is a little bit more tapered off than you're seeing on screen, because that's what I'm doing, print work for my channel. And so I will try this liner. Just been sitting here, being burnt cinnamon. I'm not sure if I have this color already. I have no idea. I don't know, but I have it now. So here we are. This is called IRL Filter Finish Lip Definer. So let's see if it does anything differently. So I'm just lining naturally, exception being the corners of my mouth. I'm darkening like that. And then you want a good color, a good solid color. So kind of keep on it and straighten it out as you go along. You can make it thicker if you want. Just make sure you can see the color. Now, on the top, of course, I just like to go in and line the natural lip shape under my Cupid's bow, and then round it. And then get the corners of your mouth. I like messed up right here. And then find a matching color. So let's see. Where are my lip colors? These are not my lip colors. I have some in here. Actually, I have some that might work in here. I don't know why. I always keep everything in a box. So I like this color. Let's see if it matches. It's fine. It smells so good. So just follow your lip liner and color it in. Just like that. I like to do this so that way I get the middle and it won't get on my teeth when I'm filming. It's cute. And last but not least, we're gonna check this bad boy out. So let's check it out. Check it out, baby. Check it out, baby. And then we should be finished. Unless you like lashes, you like putting your lashes on, which I doubt. You guys are always complaining about putting on lashes. You don't even like see me put my lashes on. But let me find the partner to this. Where is it? Acá está. And put it back, put it back, put it back. And I like to take care of my things. Ooh, it's already coming out. You just twist it on the bottom. I don't know, I guess mine's slow. It's not coming out. What happens? Is it gonna come out? Maybe, no? Is it supposed to? Do I need a professional twister of it? Nothing. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. It says it has real quartz in there, bro. Ooh, I see it. Like, look. Let's see. Just a little bit on the nose. Whoa, that's nuts. Whoa. That is so crazy. And then down the nose. Holy crap. Look at that. And then above the cheekbone. Let me put some more. Look at that. Above the cheekbone. Whoa. I'm gonna put some above the brow bone. On the brow bone. And then more on the cheekbone. Look, I can hear it. So it has a lot left on it, but like it doesn't know when to stop. You can see perfectly with this 4K. This 4K is not playing. Can you see? Guys, isn't this cool? Like, wow. This is nuts. Put a little bit more. And then we like to put some on the chin. And the forehead, the middle of the forehead. You see that? You see that? Then what I like to do is blend it in. Don't just leave it asina, like literally serving raw. Whoa. So like it's kind of a little bit, you know, it takes you to task, but blend it in. Blend it in. It takes you to task, but just try to work with it. Like, I'm not done with my brows, so I'm cool. I'm cool as a cucumber right now because, like I said, I'm not done with my brow. And the brow bone, it's kind of like grip. It gripped really well. I'd almost say it gripped too well because, like, what am I doing now? I'm messing up my eye look. Am I? Or am I making it better? And then blend it into the temple. See? Blend it into the temple and then blend this into the temple. All the way in. See, like it grips right away. You have 0, you know, minutes to play with it. So, I don't know what to think. Like, I love me a shimmer, but like, what? Like, I wanted to play with it. So the only way to pick it back up is to get the sponge head and swirl it around a little bit. That's the only way to re-wet it. And let's see if it will work now with me. Yes, you just need to re-wet it with the same product and go back in. See, I have a streak right there. That's kind of embarrassing and sad. So it's just like a bunch of product in one spot. I don't get it. And voila. So I'll try it again, re-wet it, and then I'll go in. See how it's all product build up in one spot? I'll just go in and work it again. If you want, if you're not down with playing with this stuff, sometimes I get like that. Grab a wipe, a makeup wipe, and go ahead and take some down. You know what I mean? I get like that a lot. See that? Blend it all out and you shouldn't find any problem. The only thing I can say is probably that I kind of wanted the bronzer look still, and because like I put too much on it, I would have to then go back and reapply, you know, which I don't mind. I like a good highlight. Everybody likes highlight right now. It's like all the rage. So is it worth it? Yeah. There you go. It was like $6. So get to know your product, you know? And like I said, it took me a while to get it, but it's worth it. And so simple. Look at that. Like I said, just, you know, if you get tired of messing with it, you can always wipe it off. So it's not really, you know, a cause for concern, because it's not like you married the thing. But I mean, the lip liner and the highlighter, I'd say they're probably 10 out of 10. Because the lip liner, it's like goes with my vintage colors, and the highlighter, like I said, the highlighter's all the rage right now, and it was, you know, it was under $10. So for me, it's worth it, you know, because like that little sponge tip, I can just use it to apply it wherever I want it, and I don't have to worry, you know, about anything. Finding the right applicator for it, or, you know, and also re-wetting it. Like, how do I re-wet it? I just rub it back on, rub some more on, you know, and like I got the hang of it in a matter of minutes. I was just fighting the fact that I put too much on. Other than that, like I said, 10 out of 10. So, I mean, basically this is my look. I'm just gonna groom my brow a little bit, and we can get the idea of what we're getting here, right? I do have this, what you call it, lash curler. Just a little bit sticky. So what I like to do is go in and curl, and go in and curl. And go in on the other side and curl. Just like that. So I'm just going from side to side because I missed some in the outer sides and the inner sides. And then of course I have this one, which is my old trusty. And I like to get a little bit of separation on the bottom, like that, and just comb them through. And if anything, I mean, I don't like to be completely like bald headed like on the bottom, so I'll grab some bronzer and just finish it off, you know, get into my lash line. That's like when I'm being very, very simple and subtle, like I just grab bronzer for everything. Bronzer and blush, all my beige, all my pinks, peach, everything's very, very subtle. Get that into the lash line, because when you get into the lash line, it just looks natural. It doesn't look like your whole face was done up this morning. So, is that cute? Looks fine to me. And I guess just a simple look. I'm not putting mascara on or lashes at this moment. If I change my mind last minute, well, you'll see me with them on. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. My son different. Bye-bye.